Hi, talking to you from the kitchen at 3 a.m. This is my first time quitting a project out of frustration that I'm doing. So I'm working on my app, which I've been documenting, and I've been trying to. First of all, the app was set up successfully on cPanel, and while trying to move this app to Azure, which I also succeeded in doing the first time, in the demo pre-launch stages, I had a security issue before the app was even out there. Set up a virtual machine. The endpoints were exposed because I'm not ready yet, and already scripts are being executed against my will. So I decided to lock that all down. Tried to set up another approach. Long story short, I'm not happy. So there's me and another developer working on it, and the people part has been, I don't know if it's because it's been a while since I've managed my own staff, but it feels harder today than it did before. Just getting people focused on a task, getting things done. I feel like I used to just do this like clockwork. Now I feel like I'm just like pulling teeth to get things done on time, and I've never felt that way. And it's really hard for me because I'm like, no matter what I'm trying to pay, want to pay, if there's no budget, just do it. I'm going through the same thing. I'm witnessing like different types of expertise with different things, and then I get overwhelmed with, well, you could use a VM, you could use the app service, you could use WAF, but if you use WAF, it wouldn't work. And then I'm like, all these opinions just get the job done. It never feels done. So I've been feeling very frustrated, and I'm just canceling the project. I'm not doing it anymore. And um, I have been reading the book called The Artist's Way. Um, I did week one last week. I'm in week two. Today's Thursday. I'm in week two. Week one was pretty cool. Um, wrote a letter to myself as my own advocate. I talked about the different oppositions in my life, like the haters, the monsters, and we talked about. I think it was creating a sense of safety again, where you basically want to build your own inner strength as a practice. So that was cool. I did my daily journals. I did like three out of 7 days in a week, or four, and that was pretty cool. So in week two, I did some yesterday, but I have more to do. I have one to do right now, and I'm just looking forward to do that. I the app has been just, and I want to say I used to have fun building apps because I built a lot of apps. I built a lot of websites. But this time around, I think the biggest thing is just Azure, like working on this cloud platform with literally a million and trillion different things to control for, and working with Microsoft support. And then a lot of the support is like, oh, well, we don't do that. That's not in our scope. Yes, we're your advisors, but we only do virtual machines. I'm like, does anybody do any end to end work? Where are the drivers? What happened to point A, point Z? What I'm like, low-key, that makes me kind of worried about the future of Microsoft. I had some stock. I sold them because, I mean, I'm sure something is cooking in the future. I've never want to completely shit on anybody or any company. But the way, and I'm gonna give credit because I got credits. I got Azure credits to do my work, and it's not costing me. It's not costing me for the emails, and I'm grateful for that. I'm just saying, from me, my resiliency, it's shot right now. It's shot right now, and I need to go get inspired. So here's what I'm gonna do. I had a beautiful therapy session on Monday where the plan is for me to go travel. So I'm gonna go to Silicon Valley. I'm gonna go get inspired. I'm definitely probably talking to the wrong people about the wrong things. About I'm not doing a lot of things right, so I'm gonna go get inspired, like Gwen Stefani, what you're waiting for kind of vibes. I spent so much money on getting this up to this point that I just have to write it off. But there are many pluses I got out of it. But I'm gonna go travel, reset. I used to be worried about. Sorry, it's 3 in the morning, and I could not sleep, so I decided to work, and I'm working. And can I get one of my developers? He says he put the code in this thing that we call DevOps. I'm not seeing the code there, so I'm like, where the hell did he put the code? And now I have to go search through a command line. Like, I'm tired of that. And again, like, I feel like I've atrophied. I know I deviated. I feel like I've atrophied one of my superpowers, which is always getting the right people when I need them. I'm supposed to either do it myself or have somebody just do what I need to get done. Why can't I find that? Has the cost of development gone up to the point that I'm thinking, oh, well, this should be attainable, but no, maybe I need to just like get $100,000 and do something I used to do on my own for like 1,000. I'm also doing this hackathon, which is teaching me a lot. But I wanted the hackathon to give me the lessons to put into my own app. And I really want to do well with the hackathon because I have these amazing friends who are really rooting for me, and they introduced me to it. So I want to build something. But maybe I need to get the pressure of doing well by them, like, out my head. And maybe that would like ease the pressure for me to perform how I want to perform. Because I usually just perform for me. I can't like think about anybody when I perform. I mean, except for the customers, but that's on behalf of it. I just feel like I was making such good progress. With my app. It's been 8 months. I started in about August. Alright, 6 to 7 months. And I don't know. So maybe I should just suck it up and try this command line thing. I could do it on video. Let's do it right now. Let's try to figure out why I can't access my live code. And why is it so frustrating to me? So I'm gonna go into my PowerShell, my Cloud Shell, sorry. Do I know my login? No. Let's see how long I can stick to this. Your code session, no files. How do you navigate this one? CD. Oh, I just type ls, right? Nope, ls doesn't work. Do I have to do like a SSH? Manage files. That's another thing. How to get into app service with cloud console on Azure. Navigate to the app service, select console. Okay. One of the benefits of this is I feel like my working memory got stronger, and then I feel like every time I just get frustrated, it just drops. Alright, so I'm on it, and then under development tools, I see SSH, which should be the same thing. Go, yep. Okay, so let's do an ls to list everything. Okay, I see my site. Let's cd into it. Okay, let's do an ls. Build da 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 da. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing my files. Now my question is, why are my files not loading my admin dashboard? So ChatGPT. I think what's happening is, as I was making this, my subconscious is like, you sound pathetic. Get to work, bitch. So let's see how far I could get. In the Azure portal, app service settings configuration general, make index PHP. Oh. I could click things. App service settings configuration general settings, and then make sure the file that should load first is on top of the default documents list. I'm not seeing nothing about no default documents. I'm not seeing nothing about no default documents. Yeah, so that's another thing. When I can't find it on the first try with this GPT thing, I get incredibly frustrated. Like, internally, I'm just like, okay, well, forget it. So, the stack is here. All these things are here. I'm in the files. Maybe I should try something else. Remove the default file. Not seeing. Oh, I see it. Oh. that alone fixes the placeholder text. So rename it. How do I rename a file again on command? Rename a file on terminal on command line. I think I have to enter the file or something. Can't remember. MV, old name, new name. Okay. So let's try that. And I know what's crazy. I talked to so many people about this to help me, like, to hire them, and none of them knew what to do. I'm just like, how are y'all experts? What the fuck is an Azure expert? Cue TikTok montage. What is an Azure expert? Because you guys say you're experts and you can't solve my problem. Here I am solving it in the middle of a crash out session. Let me get my chewing gum. I got my chewing gum. This one has xylitol, which apparently is good for proactively protecting your teeth. Okay, so the file is renamed. Dear Lord, I'm still seeing the placeholder. Let me go into a private window. No. If I do an inspect element, what is this thing loading? Will it tell me? No. It's not telling me. Of course it's not telling me. You know, I think sometimes what I need is just somebody to talk to while I'm working, and this is kind of helping. I'm going to publish this. This is a part of my art. Okay. This is a part of my art, honey. So this is routing. Dude, I don't know. I don't want to kill all my memory recording this thing, but if I stop recording, I don't want to stop myself. So let's keep at it. Yay! Mosquitoes. That was my thumbnail. Look for index PHP. Actually, my enemy index HTML. my index file is here. Nothing is here, Azure. There's no default file. There's no default file. It's very stressful for me. Why am I doing this on Azure? Why? Why am I putting myself through this? But you're gonna learn so much. You're gonna be an expert when you're done. Pray to God I wouldn't turn out like those people who don't know anything. Alright, so if there's an index file that can override index.php, check for other HTML file. There's no default. And what I don't like is when I start like throwing things into ChatGPT, because I start to feel like I'm just like mush brained, like desperate coder. It's not even vibe coding, it's like desperation. Because it's telling me to do stuff that I'm not seeing. Then I have to just keep telling it I don't see that, then it just makes things up. That's the only reason I'm bearish on AI, stuff like that. Use HT access. Since the app service edit the HT access file, right? I knew that. But I'm not gonna say HT access unless it's not hidden. So I can feel my will to keep going, like, because now it's going from, well, maybe you're pointing the wrong, maybe you're loading the wrong file, to now you need to point the right file. And to point the right file, you gotta look into the current file and see what's in there. Hover the file you want. Hover over the, is this interactive? No, it's not. Of course not. Development tools, advanced tools. Oh. Oh, I do have a visual interface. Oh my God. It got easier, guys. Perfect. Let's open VS. What? Oh, so it was not the hosting backup page. So what was this? Index. Index PHP. It's loading junk. Okay. Not junk, but I see what's happening here. PHP. Connected. just loading stuff. All right, so I am now gonna take my working file. Take my working file and see if I could load it. Dear God. Index.php. Let's see. Okay. How do I rename? How do I change this file in Kudu? Like, there's no click and drag, is there? Why am I moving faster than other people? I thought people was looking for work. I thought people were getting laid off left and right. I'm looking for jobs. If you have your web app connected to Git repo, I thought I did. But from what I'm seeing, somebody's lying. Let's use Kudu. I like Kudu. The Azure portal. Oh, there's a pencil icon. Where? I'm not seeing that. It says navigate to root, find the file. I'm in root. I see the file. I don't see a pencil. I want to click it. No. Maybe if I... Nope. That's not it either. See, this is the thing. I thought I liked Kudu, but when things aren't working as they should, man, that's when I'm just like, why aren't you working as you should? I can't believe he said there is CI/CD. ChatGPT's reasoning. Depending on which CUDA interface you're in, it may or may not appear. In Linux, which ChatGPT knew, is now telling me that I won't see it. Go to debug console. Hold on, let me read this again. Okay, so I'm going back into the terminal. ls cd. I didn't call you Siri. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. And then vi. Alright, and then how do I change this? Like, do I click and drag? Does this thing support click and drag? It's very vintage, darling. I just manually. I wonder if it allows paste. Yes, it does. Oh, that's a lot of code. It seems I can't even delete anything. That is crazy. I'm doing something wrong. Um, type $%d. Where am I gonna type that? $%d. Oh. Oh. Okay. Save and quit, $WQ. Oh, all right, let's see if I saved it. Oh, yes, I did. Oh my god, let's open a private window and see. Connection is not private. Girl, if you don't show me that website. It's working. It's working, yeah. I got it to it. I'm gonna delete my message that said I'm canceling everything. I did not need to crash out. I mean, the guy lied, but I don't need to crash out. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. So what if I just stayed on cPanel? Let's think about it. What if I just stayed with my app on cPanel? Since he lied. And at this point, I can't trust anybody with Azure. Why don't I just ask my trusted hosting service, hey, what can I do? Um, yeah, I'm gonna talk to my hosting service provider right now. I was almost tempted to close this video, but no. I mean, I do have a working app, but I don't know how people. I thought, I mean, I thought I would love people management, but I can't take somebody lying to me. I'm gonna tell him I can't believe you lied to me. You lied to me. Alright, now back to my work. Okay, I'm gonna stop here because I'm talking to the agent. But I'm gonna title this video, I give up, never mind.